Is your goal to make money online, create content, learn the language, finish that project? Whatever it is you're trying to do, if you're spending more than 3 to 4 hours a day working on it, you're probably wasting time. Imagine cutting in half the time you spend working on your business, creating content, studying, anything in half. That is possible once you learn this one skill that is declining really fast in our society. Now, I remember a couple months ago, I was writing scripts for my YouTube videos, and it was really important that I get it done. But my phone went off, and I looked down to see my crush FaceTiming me. And in that moment, I wanted nothing more than to pick up the phone and talk to her because who cares about writing scripts? My crush is calling me right now. She wants me. But I hung up. I didn't pick up because I knew that would kill my focus. And that is the one thing that is plaguing so many of us today. Things killing our focus. We don't understand how important focus is. We don't understand that we are trying to work in a world full of distractions. And distractions do not allow you to do great things. So if you want to reach your highest height and you want to do it and work at time and have the rest of your day to do whatever you want, you got to improve your focus. You got to understand you're living in a world that's full of distractions. Like you could be doing something that matters to you, and a text could kill your focus in an instant. And next thing you know, you're responding to your phone, you're texting your friends, you're checking out something, some app because some notification caught your attention, and you completely forgot the thing that really mattered to you. And now time is passing, time is speeding by because your attention is caught up in something else. And I want you to think about the last time you worked on something. And were you able to just log in and work from A to Z all the way down without any distraction? Or did something pop up? Did a phone go off to catch you? Did you distract yourself and open up another tab? Did you have thoughts of doing something else? Did you have an urge to distract yourself? Like, were you able to lock in and focus? Or did you sit down and then divert your attention elsewhere because you don't know how to focus because you didn't learn? In this day and age, I'm gonna tell you right now, your level of focus is your competitive edge. We are living in the ADHD, constantly distracted world. That's the reality of things. And I was definitely in that. My level of focus was not good at all. I couldn't do anything without having some sort of stimulation. So I understand, like, you might not want to be in this world. You might not want to be in this constant on, needing constant entertainment and stimulation. You can't focus on anything that's longer than like 5 seconds. Obviously, that's not you because if you're able to watch this video through, then you have some degree of focus. But the people who need this video, they're not ever going to get it because they can't sit here and just watch something like this. Like me just talking to you, like it's hard for them. And that's what makes this your competitive edge. Because especially if you can focus on the boring things and you can put like an hour of focus into that, not only will you get it done really fast, you will bring a level of you to it that no one else can bring because you're completely engaged in it. And I don't think people really understand that. Like when you're completely into something, it's so much better than when you're coming back and distracted and whatnot. Even though there could be some disagreement because sometimes you can be pulled from something and subconsciously you can work on it. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to do that, then at least be focused up until you decide to pull yourself from it. You know. But that's a little bit too. I don't make this too complex, but I want to help you level up your focus. I just want you to understand that this is gonna be a competitive edge, and the more you can focus, the better results you're gonna get in life. Hold on. Whew. So to level up your focus, you want to set a timer. And you could do for now a 20-minute timer because you do have focus. If you're able to watch this video, your focus isn't completely gone. So we could start you off for 20, maybe even 30 minutes. So decide for you, set a 20 to 30 minute timer, and then focus on some work or passion project. When I first start improving my attention and my focus, I would set a 30-minute timer. Well, no, for me it was 25 minutes. I would do 25 minutes of writing. And in that moment, I would not let myself open up any tabs. I kept all my distractions out the room, which I would say do the same thing, recommend that. Make sure that anything that can distract you is out of the room. I kept my phone out of the room during that 30 minutes, and I had the timer up somewhere that I could actually see it. So make sure that you have something you want to work on. That might be you working out. That might be you working on creating content. That might be you writing. That might be you reading. That might be you meditating. Like whatever you want to do, maybe go outside to play basketball. Just make sure you have a timer set for the time you're going to be focusing only on that. Now, throughout this time of you focusing, I want you to practice labeling distractions when they pop up. Like, be intentional. When you feel yourself being distracted, when you feel yourself wanting to open up a new tab, or maybe stop and get a bite to eat, or you're thinking about something else, maybe something goes off to pull your attention away, stop and consciously label that as a distraction. And then intentionally choose to get back into focus mode. And that's all. Like, that's literally all you gotta do. Because distractions are gonna pop up. 9 times out of 10, well, this is what happens 9 times out of 10. When a distraction pops up, people don't know it's a distraction. And so they just feed into it and then they're distracted. What I'm trying to help you do is recognize when a distraction is popped up. And this means you gotta be able to recognize that you're doing something that matters to you and you don't want to be pulled away. So that's why it's really important to do something that matters to you and set this timer intentionally. So you're saying that this matters. I'm going to do it for this amount of time. I want to do it for this amount of time. And so now you have the goal set. And so whatever pops out to pull you away, you can officially label that as a distraction because you're moving in a more intentional way, if that makes sense. And then, when you get used to like 30 minutes and you're noticing you're not having as many distractions pulling you, you're not even trying to distract yourself, push it up to an hour, push it up to 45 minutes if that's better for you. And then continue to practice. You'll see some distractions start popping up as you go past that time you're comfortable with, and then eventually you just keep doing it, keep doing it. Eventually you can go to focus for an hour straight to 2 hours straight. I wouldn't say do more than 2 hours straight of focus. The highest performers, people who are Olympians, um, people who are playing at like, they play these Mozarts and like these beautiful things for music. Like the highest achievers, they mostly do 4 hours of deep work, and even that's a stretch for them. So for you and me, you and I, it's best that we just stick around the 2 hour range. But within that 2 hours, you can get a lot done. I mean, I'm recording 5 videos right now, and I'm doing it back to back to back. This is my third video, and it's been like 40 minutes that I've been doing this now. So I got 2 more minutes. I'll be done with this in like 90 minutes. So like an hour 30, I'll be done with recording 5 videos. So I have done all the content I need to get done for this week. I'm gonna have it all uploaded, and it's only Thursday. Granted, I do have off today. I'll be doing this on Saturday because that's when I don't have work. But because I'm off today, I'm taking advantage of this day to go ahead and get these videos out of the way. But you can see how it's awesome to be able to focus because you can get a lot done in less time. And now I'm done with this and I'm done with all my scripts. I wrote all of them. I can just watch Big Brother. Oh my god. Well, I'm not only gonna watch Big Brother, but you get what I'm saying. I can do other things I want to do instead of all day being here trying to get all my videos recorded and being distracted and not getting it done. So if you want to understand how much distractions are affecting you, I can promise you, if you're doing something for 3 hours and it takes you like 3 hours to do it, it could easily be done in 90 minutes if you just focus. Like that's how much distractions are causing you. And if you want to go down into a rabbit hole, I highly recommend you reading Deep Work by Cal Newport. And there's another book. I think it's called Hyper Focus by Chris Bailey, something like that. I'm sorry if you hear a dog, by the way, but I live on a trail, so they be out there barking. But anyway, I definitely recommend reading those books. But ultimately, I can say from experience, being able to focus is going to be your superpower because that's literally the only reason I'm able to work full time while making content consistently, exercising, getting my movement in, socializing with friends, and then dealing with the daily obligations of living, as in cooking, cleaning yourself. Like, there's so much you gotta do in this lifetime. every single day. I'm sorry, hold on, let me pause this video because I gotta blow my nose. My bad, I had to get that out. But ultimately, what I was saying is we have so many things coming for our attention that us learning how to focus will be our biggest advantage, because then we can focus on what really matters to us, get that done out the way, ain't got to spend all day doing it, and have the rest of the day to take care of the rest of the stuff that matters to us. You feel me? Now, Tom Bilyeu, the guy behind Crest Protein cookies, like the co-founder behind that, and he has his own show on YouTube. He said the world is full of noise and distractions. If you can stay focused on what really matters, you can achieve anything. And that's true. So right now, I want you to think about what are the main things distracting you and come up with a solution for what you're going to do to get them out of your life. Because once you get rid of those main things that's distracting you, you can achieve anything in record time. And hold yourself accountable. Put it down in the comments. Let me know what's distracting you and what you're going to do to get rid of it. Put it in the comments. And I'm telling you right now, because I really want you to succeed in this life. If you don't improve your focus and you continue to go through life distracted, you won't make it far in life. I'm sorry to say it, but the competition is fierce out there. And to get into the playing field, you gotta have some type of focus, some degree of focus. If not, you'll continue to be with the people who are working for somebody else and not really enjoying what they're doing with the time off, because with the time off, they're just distracted. There's so much entertainment around us nowadays that we can sit and do literally nothing. And that's what happens for so many people. They don't have the focus to do anything else but watch a flashing screen. And I'm sorry that sounds harsh, but it is what it is. But if you do work on your attention, if you do work on your focus, you'll be the people who are achieving great things. You will have that competitive edge, and it will be hard to stop you. Now, distractions are one of those invisible forces that will stop you from living by design, from living intentionally. But that's not the only force, okay? If you want to learn more and you want to learn how to actually structure your life so you can live by design and live intentionally and break free from default mode, go down to the first link in my description and get my course, Live by Design, which will walk you through everything. Regardless, if you got value from this video, hit subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.